Okay, hello. My name is Brooke Wilson, and I'm going to be walking you through my web page. So, on the front page, I have my title, and it is Miss Wilson's Class. I am an elementary and special ed major. My goal is to teach third grade, so this is kind of geared towards that age group and kind of focused around them. At the top of this page, I have a little quote, and it is Education is the foundation upon which we build our future. And I found this by Christine Greger. I think this is a very powerful quote because it is obviously so true. And as a future educator myself, I value the importance of education and I know how bright someone's future can become if they are well educated. And then down here, I kind of have this little write up. The four main words that I'm going to be using in my classroom, in my future classroom, are creativity, enthusiasm, respect, and determination. So I think that these four words really say a lot. I know how important it is for people to be creative and use their creative minds, especially children, allowing them to access their creative mind and kind of learn from themselves through this creative process. I also want my kids to be enthusiasm and to have enthusiasm about learning. And I know I am very passionate about learning, so I want to kind of give that to them as well and hope that they can really take that with them through life. They will respect myself and their peers. That is something that is not a question. It is something that they will learn, and I will teach them if they have not already learned that themselves. Respect is something that I've been taught since I was a child by my grandparents and then my parents, and I just know that you need to respect everyone around you in order to get respect yourself. And then the last word is determination. I know that there may be some challenging things that they have to overcome, but if they're determined and they give me their best effort, then I'm definitely going to be willing to work with them and help them no matter what challenges they are going through. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my About Me page. So on my About Me, it just says About Miss Wilson, and then I just kind of give a little brief description of me. I'm an elementary and special education major. I've attached my YouTube account, and then on that page, I kind of have some different videos, different like educational videos, with whether it's reading, math. Then I also have some fun, just kind of videos that they can watch if they want to go through and maybe have some like off time or just some little fun videos for them. Then I have attached my email. This is where I would be reached at. And then I have some pictures. So this is just a picture of myself. I'm really into sports. So the Pirates and the Steelers, I'm from Pittsburgh. So these are my two sports teams that I really like. And then this is my little dog. Okay, then my professional goals. So my first goal is that I want to expand my knowledge of technology and how it can be utilized in the classroom. I definitely have learned a lot this semester in this class, but I would like to keep growing my knowledge. And as new apps and websites come out, I would like to learn about them. I would like to get my own classroom and educate the young minds of America. That is my ultimate goal. And then my goal, I think that my biggest goal is to open a program for and spread knowledge about special education. I would like to start a Special Olympics in the school district that I'm teaching for, and I know that a lot of school districts around me do not have a Special Olympics or anything, any type of program like that. So it would be great if I could start one and then maybe even have them competing against the surrounding school districts and just making it a big thing. That would be my ultimate goal. Okay, and I'm going to go through my tools. So the first one that I did was Powtoon. So I just had this little quote, make amazing projects with Powtoon. Um, I just went into descriptions of this platform. So Powtoon is a free and easy website where you can make fun presentations. Powtoon is very similar to PowerPoint. Not very similar to, but you can give the same information just in a different way. So Powtoons are actually videos that you can put some audio to or video and you can make pictures, and it's just really fun and easy, but it's a completely different way that I had never even heard of, that you can portray information and share information for a project. So then I have some pros and cons. It's versatile, it's fun and creative, there's different props, but one of the cons is it can be difficult for first time users. I know it took me a little bit to get used to it, so just working through it and you'll be able to figure it out. And then I have two examples of Powtoons that they can click right on and they will begin to play. The next tool that I went through is Kahoot. Kahoot is a fun way to make games and to test the speed and knowledge of your class. So a lot of people use Kahoot. I know, especially as I was in high school, this was a big one. It's just kind of like a quiz. It's a multiple choice quiz, but it's how fast you answer the questions. You get more points and the correctness, and then at the end you are giving the results of the answers, and you're also giving your score. So there will be a winner. Um, some pros and cons. It is very fun and engaging for the participants. I know that it's always a blast in any classroom that I've seen it being played in. You can use it for whole class or small groups. Super easy. The only one of the biggest cons is that there are people that are slower readers, so they are at a huge disadvantage. Some people just need more time to think, and this is definitely not for those people. It's limited mobile choice, and you do need a mobile device for Kahoot, so that might be a problem depending on your school district. My next one is QR codes. QR codes is new to me, but I really have learned to like them a lot. So it's a quick and easy way to access any website. So basically what you do is you find a website and then you put in your link and then it'll give you a little code like these ones down here. Um, they're super easy to use actually and very simple to make. There's different ways that you can use them in the classroom, such as creating a scavenger hunt or a study guide. They're very easily accessible, they're very versatile, and you can honestly use them for any platform. It doesn't matter if it's whether you're making a quiz for your students or giving them homework, whatever you want to do, you can make a QR code, they can scan it, and it'll take it right to where you want them to be. The cons are you do need to have a mobile device, so some may not have these available at home. It might, depending on the information or where the QR code is placed, it might be inconvenient to scan it. And some people honestly just don't know how to use a QR code or what they are, as I did not before taking this class. So trying to spread the awareness and maybe having a little description of how to use it will definitely be easier for those who have never used it before. And the last tool is infographics. So it's the most effective way to share data and information on any topic. So infographics are visual representations of your data and information. They're visually appealing. They use different images and different layouts that really grasp the eye of the reader. In the classroom, you can use infographics to create PowerPoint, or not create PowerPoints, but create projects, but similar to PowerPoints. So it would be the same information that you put in a PowerPoint or a Word document, but it's on a fun infographic. So it's a lot more visually appealing, and you're really going to be intrigued whenever you see your infographic. So pros and cons. Obviously, some pros, it's visually appealing. There's a lot of creativity involved. It can portray a lot of information on a very small platform. Some cons, it may be difficult for new users if you don't know how to use it. Some may be confusing to understand, and then depending on how organized it is, it may get a little jumbled, and it might be kind of hard to look at if you know, like you get confused. But if you can keep it nice and simple, then usually they're very, very, very informative. So I have this embedded link right here, so you click here to see an example of an infographic. And one thing I forgot to say, I'm going to go back here. I did insert 2 QR codes, so these will both be scanned. The one on the left will take you to the Autism Spectrum website, and the one on the right will take you to Starfall. So these are just 2 websites that I personally would use for education. And then on my Kahoots, if you click on this embedded link, it will take you to an example of a Kahoot that you can actually participate in. This one's, I'm a softball, so this one is a questionnaire about softball. Okay, and then the last part of my website is how I will use the web in my classroom. So obviously, technology and media, social media, mobile devices are extremely popular now. So it's kind of a given that they are going to be incorporated into the classroom and into school districts. So these are some ways that I will use them in my classroom with my students. So online agendas, homework assignments, grading and feedback, project and assignments using QR codes, YouTube videos, and then Powtoon, Kahoot, Google Forms, etc. So those are just a couple ways that I will use them in the classroom with my students. These are just simple ways that I can do it, but there's a lot of other ways you can use web in lesson planning, whether it be playing an audio book or stuff like that. So those will definitely be incorporated into the educational classroom. But then there are also ways that you can include parents through the web. So online grading and feedback. Starfall is a fun website where there's different activities, sending home parent letters through the web. I will have a class website where I will keep everyone updated on a daily basis of what we did that day. Remind 101 if we need to, who's on snack or something like that, just giving them reminders if there's a pajama day or something like that. And then the last one is Class Dojo. I know personally I would love to have Class Dojo in my classroom. You can inform your parents of everything. If their student did this, if they say they were up and walking around when they shouldn't have been, or they were doing a great job. So whatever they were doing that day, you can inform them. And then you also can post pictures and kind of keep them updated. So if their child drew a really beautiful picture of a flower, you can just snap the picture and post it right away, and then they'll be able to see it. So that's a really good one that I will definitely be using. And I think that that concludes my website. So thank you very much.